Welcome back to Anime Fight Club, everyone. My name's Grim. Today we're back with Blue Lock episode 2 entitled Monster. They even got Buddy on the thumbnail from the last episode that I called a monster. If you if you saw the first episode, you know I'm super excited for this show. I honestly can't believe how enticing they made soccer. Even though I shouldn't be too surprised considering how fun Haikyuu was, but it's the concept of this anime. Like them being locked in this super high-tech facility, all with the hopes of becoming the world's best, what do they call him, attacker, what did they call him, forward, whatever, he was a striker, that's what it was. That I like, this is insane. I can't wait to see. If you find yourself coming back to the channel, please leave a like. If you're a fan of Blue Lock, subscribe, all the good stuff. Leave me a comment down below, do something, let me know you're here. First episode was insane, man. The first episode was crazy. I can't believe the favorite from the first episode, like the dude that our main character even looked up to, like I can't believe he's already out of the competition. But he did, I guess, have the wrong attitude to be in such a competition. So we'll just have to see, man, where they try to take this. Monster, who's gonna be the man? That dude, the one that he was asleep on the ground. I gotta remember his name. They're gonna have to tell me his name again. I don't even remember the main character's name. Oh, this dude don't even care about whether or not they win. He just cares that they're making money. Look at his face. It's the way they portray these emotions on these characters. He gonna try and threaten her like she don't care. She just want to make sure they win. She don't care if she lose her job. Okay, so she knows about the facility in Blue Lock. Ego Jinpachi. His name is Ego. Isagi, that's Buddy's name. That's our main character name. Man, it's their use of black lines that make everything so dramatic. Buddy's face is crazy when he shows up. So now this dude is expected to leave. You just were saying that you didn't even want to be there, so I know you're not upset now. Oh, that's right. They told him he'd never play professional soccer in Japan. He called him Mr. Mediocre Elite. Called him a wimp. The explanation was dope, though. Man, he had all of this stuff calculated. Meguru is the monster's name. Ryosuke. That's this dude's name. I can't believe it doesn't look like this will be the end of him, though. Look how livid he is. He's so upset. But Ego's explanation of the situation of the game, of the comparison of this tag game to soccer was wild. He had everything calculated. And he was right if you actually think about it. But that's intense. But they're supposed to be playing at a world level. So I get it. Look at his face, man. This show is insane. He is extremely eccentric. Man, I wish we could have seen like the elites, like the top 10 rooms play this game. There are some of them in this room that didn't even touch the ball. Man, Ego is a mess, bro. I was going to say, is this another game or is that a metaphor? It's a metaphor, okay. So they started with 12. There's 11 left, which is supposed to be how many people are on a team, right? And they'll end up living together as rivals as well as teammates. The animation they've chosen for this show is fantastic. It's just such a good show, man. I can't believe the way he compared that 2-minute game of soccer, or that 90-second game of soccer, however long it was, to tag like that. He had all of that stuff set up. That's funny. But he jumped 8 centimeters higher than Isagi. Do they have personalized meals depending on the person? Depending on their build, do they have certain meals? But he's using no utensils. He just reached his hand in there and started eating. I was actually kind of scared for a little dude that stole his food. I'm like, uh-oh, is he about to lose his mind? But nah, he seemed like he's a rather mild-mannered guy. He's just large, maybe. I'd have knocked him. Man, he'd have woke up with a black eye. If you don't get off me. Is he gonna use this time for sleep to train some more? Is that allowed? Hey, it's Buddy. Oh, That's what I'm saying. Didn't they just tell me his name? I already forgot. I'm gonna just call him the monster. Bachira. Okay. He's clearly gonna be like my favorite character. Look at this man. Look at, there's a monster inside of me. Yeah, I'm gonna just, there's no way I'm gonna remember Bachira. I'll try. Well, he's just gonna be the monster, man. He's talking about because there's a monster inside. Did you see the face that he made? Look at this animation, this choreography of their feet and this ball. Is he conscious of this alternate personality? What a concept, man. Look at this thing. Look at the character model they chose for this monster, man. I wonder if there's a benefit to them playing barefoot. Oh wow, so Bachira saw a monster inside Isagi as well. It did come out. We did see it when he kicked the ball at at the other dude, Ryosuke. Look at his face, man. So he's saying all of these world-class strikers have monsters inside of them. I hope that ends up being an integral part of this anime. As his eyes light up, he lunges forward. What an incredible sequence, man. That kick was nice. He missed it, but I thought it was supposed to be bedtime and she's making an announcement. Those two are going to end up being friends. Gamaru and who is the little dude? So Buddy ranked up to 275. Well, that's because clearly one person out of every group has been, locked out. So everybody should have moved up. By what, like 25, I guess? That's how many groups there were? All right, hopefully Ego explains the food. All right, give me some more info, Ego. So there were 25 teams. That's why Buddy moved up 25 spots. So he thought he ranked up, but you're still at the bottom. That's got to be disheartening, man. This has the potential to go on for a long time, this series. I really hope it does. I want to see the higher ranking groups compete. I want to see what's going on in their rooms. And it makes it so much harder. Like if they're already ranked at the top and they have a better facility to train in, they're only going to get better quicker. Man, the dudes at the bottom have a tough hill to climb. One of the world's 11 heroes. Okay, so this dude's Japanese, but he's clearly one of the best. They call him one of the world's 11 heroes. He wants to leave the country and go somewhere else because no one else is good enough. So the Blue Lock project isn't even a secret. It seems like it would be like a secret organization thing. But she's announced this to the press. I guess they would have to if 300 kids went missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody has to know what's going on. Yeah, that's a good question. What did their parents say? Okay, so they ended up signing consent forms. So she's caught his attention, especially since he was just saying that he needed a world-class striker in order to play with, especially in Japan. And here they are trying to cultivate one. Man, that is going to be rough. You're going to try to make up a team of 11 forwards. All right, what you got to say, Ego? So they're trying to go back to the original soccer where everyone was a striker. I think it's funny the dude has to have this speech several times. He has to talk to each room. She hit them with all that information, didn't take no questions. She just hit them with info, then said it's over. Ah, so that caught his attention enough to where he doesn't even want to go back to Spain. He wants to stay to see what the outcome of this Blue Lock is going to be. So we know since our main character Isagi is Isagi and that we've only gotten screen time of this bottom group, that this bottom group's going to end up being, the top or whatever. But seeing them crawl their way from the bottom to the top is going to be extremely fun. And like I said, I can't wait to see some of the top teams in action. So it's going to be Team Z versus Team X. They came out with this sinister aura. Man, next episode is going to be dope. We're going to actually get to see an official soccer game. This is going to be a bit of a mess for them, though, considering they have no experience playing together and they have to erase what they know of soccer from their mind. We got 11 strikers that are going to have to play different positions that they've never played before. The teamwork between Isagi and the monster, Bachira, might end up being good, but everybody else seems egotistical. So like, we'll just have to see how well they work together as a team. But I'm loving this anime. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Leave me a comment down below. Help me out on any questions I might have asked, or especially with those names. Leave me a like, subscribe. I hope to see you next episode. Let's check out some of the other shows we're watching this season. This is an incredible season for anime. So I hope you all will join me for the future videos. And as always, otaku for life.